Nice and sunny. It's nice and sunny for a change. Boy, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. What a racket. Prime strategy. Been working out my prime strategy using my 5D2 that I've acquired over the last 2 months, I would say, and been having so much fun with this. It's just amazing. It's just wonderful, and I don't know why it took me so long to get into the full framedness. Having said that, nothing done before the time. So prime strategy. I've been in a process over the last few years of switching over from using zooms to using prime lenses, mainly at events, and it's been wonderful. And now my prime lineup is complete. 35, also known as, aka the Prime Directive. This is the Prime General, the general purpose prime that I will have on my full frame. When, you know, I'm just walking down the road maybe, or just to get general shots maybe. It's nice and light, it's nice and small. I've done videos on it, you know about it. It is one of my favorites, f2.0, image stabilized. So it's usually on here most of the time. As I said, very light, very small, takes up a little space, takes beautiful images, you know, nice, you know, negative space you get when you use this. So hence why it's on most of the time. The next up in the prime strategy. Whoa, seagulls. We've got some nice seagulls. Hold on, one second. They always come when I'm trying to do a recording. I don't know if this happens with you when you're trying to when you're trying to photograph birds, they never appear, and then the minute you try and do something, it's like, quick, he's not focusing, and they fly past the window and do cartwheels and all that kind of, or maybe not cartwheels, but you get the point. Anyway, the 35, beloved 35. Next up in the prime strategy, let's put that down there, is this, which I refer to as Optimus Prime, 85 millimeters, beautiful 1.8 aperture, and this one I will use if I'm going to do portraits, street portraits, or if I'm at an event and you want to get those nice candids. You can get this beautiful lightweight. Look how small that is. It's about 425 grams. This is, you know, you get all these lenses today that weigh a ton. I don't know if you can pick this up, but this is nice and small. It's almost, well, how big it is compared to the 35. There's a 35 there, and there's an 85. You know, nice and small, nice and light. The images coming off of this are absolutely amazing. This is my all-time favorite lens, hence the AKA Optimus Prime. Optimum. This the one. If you have one prime, this the one. I think this is the one. This is the one you'll be most happy with the results using. Well, I am anyway. So, Optimus Prime, Prime Directive, Optimus Prime. I name all my lenses. I don't know. Do you name lenses? I name all of mine. Anyway, so this is the one. If you haven't got an 85, if you're a Canon shooter, well, it doesn't matter what you shoot actually. You should have an 85. Get an 85. Try an 85. I guarantee you will not be sorry. Right, so that brings us up to the last piece of the puzzle. The last piece in the trilogy of the prime strategy. And here we have it. It is the mighty, 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 super mighty 135 f2 Canon L, the Prime Minister, the First Lord of the Red Rings. And look at that piece of engineering, that piece of a lens, that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful L quality, L glass, L glacius. Amazing. I managed to pick this up in a used shop. Wasn't cheap, but it wasn't too expensive either. How much I paid for it? 500 quid paid for this. Beautiful piece of magic. I can only explain it as, only describe it. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that. Can you see that? It is an amazing, amazing feat of engineering. It's not even a new lens. It's a pretty old lens, but it is 135mm at f2.0, and wherever you use this, you are going to be blown away. First Lord of the Red Rings. Let me put it on the body so you can see what it looks like. I did some shooting, some street photography. The day I got it, I was using two bodies, 7D and 5D Mark II. On the 7D, I think I put this on the 7D. And on the 5D Mark II, I was using my 24-70 f4. This one here, which I lovingly refer to as Field Marshal Red Ring. Yeah, general purpose zoom, along with the Prime Minister, First Lord of the Red Rings. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Not too big. It weighs around 600 and odd grams. In fact, similar to the 24-70. It's almost the same size, just slightly smaller. Can you see that? Slightly smaller. But this is an f4. This is f2.0. Oh my God. When you shoot this lens, you will wonder why more people do not have this lens. Because that's what I was wondering. Most people will have the 24-105 version, not even the 24-70. But this, oh my God. At events, you can just stand back, dim, go down to f2.0, images are bright. Outside, it doesn't even matter what you put it on. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing piece. Ooh-wee. Amazing lens, man. And I'm really enjoying my prime strategy, my prime setup. So, when I go street shooting, doing my street photography, I'll carry two bodies. Not this one. Although I have been out with this one. This is the master of the rolls, as I call it. The Lord Chief Rocker. 70-200. And basically I use this to clap, 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 do my nature. And fast-paced birds that whip past my window at bird speed, I guess. But yeah, let me whack the 24-70 on so you can see how we roll, how we do. So it will be on the 7D, and actually I've got it the wrong way around, but it doesn't matter. Just for today, I'll show you. 24-70 Field Marshal Red Ring. So called because doing street photography is just perfect. You know, you're going to get all those shots. You're going to get the far shots. You're going to get the near shots. The framing is just going to be great. The problem with the primes when you do street photography is you have to decide what type of shot you're going for, and you're going to miss a lot that are out of that range or too close. With the Field Marshal Red Ring 24-70, you're going to get a lot of stuff that you couldn't get with anything else. So you can't completely wipe out the zooms. You cannot completely wipe them out. So that's why I like to roll with a zoom 24-70 and the Prime Minister 135 f2. the First Lord of the Red Rings. What a combination. Oh my God. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you try it. Oh yeah. Yeah. 7D doesn't play. Doesn't play. 5D Mark II. Yeah, man. It's about finding that combination that works for you. And I think I finally found it. It's like the search for Spock. The search for the perfect combination, depending on what you do. So, you know, you might think it's overkill, going out there blazing with two guns, but I generally blaze with two guns, whether I'm doing street photography, whether I'm doing event photography, or whatever it is I'm doing. So it's just a matter of working out what lenses to roll with. So anyway, we're talking about prime strategy today, and really I wanted to show off the latest acquisition, which is the 135L f2 Prime Minister, First Lord of the Red Rings. That's what I really wanted to show off today. But the full lineup is right here. We have the 85 Optimus Prime. Yeah, we have the 35 Prime Time, the Prime Directive. And last but not least, well, actually least, because I hardly ever use this lens, but it comes in so handy in filming. And that's this one right here. 24mm f2.8. It's also a prime. And in fact, this was my first prime that I ever bought. 24mm 2.8. Pretty cool lens. It actually has image stabilization on it, which just makes it an amazing lens for video. So this one I mainly use for video. And in fact, I don't think I've actually have I used it for street photography? Maybe once or twice. But it's not really the main thing for street photography. I'm getting lost here with all this gear. When you put a 24mm on a full frame, the frame is huge. It's huge. Oh my God. It is just so huge. That is just so gorgeous and huge. You can get so much in. So much. It's great. So, I think the family's complete. I'm going to use it some more, exercise some more, work out some combinations. And if I find any others to be beneficial or super beneficial, or, you know, any tips or tricks over the coming weeks, I will let you know. It's all good. Oh, that looks so good, man. Oh yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Aha.